Hey, welcome to the official Windows 8 channel, and today a little feature on showing you how to get more information on your files or folders. When you actually look at files or folders, for example here on the File Explorer, you basically get really basic information already written there. You get the name, you've got the date that was modified, you've got the file type, its size, but there's more information to that than just what is written here. And one of the ways you can get more information on a file is actually to click it, and especially right click it. And here in the right click you've got properties. In the properties tab you'll have more detailed information of the file, the type of file that it is, with what program actually a file is opening with, and its location, its size on the disk, the date it was created, modified, and the last access. This is very nice to know, the last time you accessed the file. And you can actually change attributes, so read only, hidden. If you change it for read only, for example, it cannot be modified. Hidden, well, it's going to become invisible, so you only can see it if you activate the hidden objects in the folders and files. So it could be a good way to actually hide files from people. And you can unblock a file that's called, which means that if, for example, this file comes from another computer, some of the security features in Windows 8 will actually block the file, can block the file from being modified, for example, and you can unblock that file if you want and have it modified. So having more information on it is very useful. You also have the security tab, which tells you all the attributes. So if the file is local, can you modify it or not, which users are allowed to modify or do something with this file. This is also where you can actually select a user and go into the advanced menu and say, well, I want to take control of this file if that file is not from my computer. An example of that is sometimes when you want to transfer files from an old Windows machine, you click on a folder and it says, well, you cannot access this folder, it's forbidden. So you can right click and go into the security and add the attributes that will give you possession of that file so that it can view it or modify it. And then you'll have details, which shows you what type of file it is. It's kind of a little resume of the first general tab, if you want, and its location and everything. So this is where you have all the information about files or folders. So if I click on a folder here, I clicked a file, but I can click the new folder I created today, for example, and go into properties. So you just right click, go to properties, and if you don't know how to right click, you can also just hold the control key while you're pressing on the file or clicking on the file. That will also do a control click, a right click. And so here's the folder, for example, and here it says new folder, it says location, it tells me its size on the disk, it tells me what it contains for files, and it tells me when it was created. And of course, if I leave it there in a few days, you're going to have when it was created, modified, and last access information is going to be there. And the attributes, read only. So what's interesting about the attributes of a folder is that the same attributes are given to the files inside the folder. So for example, if your folder is hidden, then everything inside will be hidden. So you have to actually enable the hidden files and folders to get everything back. So it's another good way to actually hide files from people. It's not a good way to hide files from experts, but it's a good way if people are not tech savvy around you. you know that that's a really good way to really make everything invisible. And of course, you got all the other advanced features where sharing, you can share this folder on the network. You have advanced sharing, and of course the security tab where you get access, and you can give access to other users of this folder, or you can actually just put this folder so that only you can access this folder. So even if somebody else sees it on another user account, for example, they won't be able to see what's inside without your permission. So having file and folder properties to actually get more information on each of the files is a great way to learn more about the different file folders and their size and the last time they were accessed. It's really cool. And also knowing which program actually is being used to open this file. So lots of information there, and it's very useful. In the folders, it's also really cool to see it because it's actually going to tell you if there's, I don't know, so suppose you have a picture folder with 200 pictures in it. It's actually going to tell you, well, this folder and the 200 pictures inside measures 300, 400, 500 megabytes, or maybe a gigabyte or more. So it's going to tell you how the folder weighs down. So it's pretty cool. So if you enjoy these videos, click the subscribe button at the top of the screen. You'll be informed when new videos are online. If you have any comments, questions, maybe a request of what you'd like to see, let us know. We'll try to put videos online with the features you'd like to see reviewed. And if you have any, you have that new computer now with Windows 8, you're a little lost, well, you know, take a look at all our videos we have online and so much more coming up. So it's a great channel to be. So thanks for watching, and hope you come back to the official Windows 8 channel. Bye bye.